Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for another episode of your FIshcast Live with me, your host Dave. This is FIshcast Live, and what we do here is we assign points to fish for no real reason and because we feel like it. Won't you join us? We have an excellent show coming up for you today. We're going to hear about how a giant millipede was lost to science for a century, but recently rediscovered. Also, how Van Gogh's painting of Starry Night is apparently a little more scientifically accurate than we knew. Thank you for joining us here on FIshcast Live with me, your host Dave. But before we get started, I just wanted to ask, how are you doing? You know we're all really proud of you here at FIshcast Live. We heard about what you're doing. We're very proud of you. We just wanted to let you know that we were thinking about you and that we're very pleased with what you're doing. Well, folks, it's the countdown to the season finale, and we will soon be crowning a king of the tank. That is on Monday. Pretty big upset last episode. Gordo was unable to defend his lead against Nooper, who passed him up and is now currently in the lead with 127 points. But it's not over yet. We will be playing versus games and coin jest. We will be assigning points to these fish. The game's not over until Monday. It's any fish's game, folks. Look how tight the field is. It's only 96 to 127. Okay? That's only 31 points. It is anybody's game. Call in. Impact these standings. Represent your fish. This is an audience participation show. You have to call in. If you want your fish to win, you gotta call in. It's very exciting. Who will it be? Will it be Nooper or Gordo or Pooper or the elusive Mango? Will Mango show up hard and pull it out? Hard to say. But right off the top of the show, we need to check in on our friends, the Seals, over there in Peterburen, Netherlands, and see how they're doing. And it looks like they have some kind of giant squid plaything in the pool with them, and that's really fun. And we're very happy to see that. Make sure to give the Seals some love in the chat, folks. Oh, and lest I forget, I did promise, Rogue, if you're watching, courtesy of our friend Rogue, we have some Mango fan art. Check that out, folks. Isn't that really lovely? 100% original by our friend Rogue24. It's a drawing of Mango. I suppose we could be forgiven for thinking that Rogue is in the Mango army. I gotta tell you, this is the first piece of fan art that we here at FIshcast Live have received, to my knowledge, and I gotta say, I'm pretty proud. I'm proud of all of you. I'm proud of you, Rogue. This is really lovely work. We appreciate it. We like it. We're just grateful. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Mango Army. Can I get a mango in the chat, please? Mango. Mango's in the chat. Special thanks to Catherine. Catherine in the chat, thank you. Special thanks to Rogue. Yeah, Mango's in the chat. I love it. Well, folks, I guess we gotta get started sometime, huh? We gotta assign some points, right? So let's start with a game of coin jest. And I'm just not feeling that -1 coin tonight. I'm just not feeling it. I just don't like taking points away from fish. You know what I mean? I like assigning them points, but I don't like taking them away. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm a silly Billy, huh? Call in, let us know. Am I a silly Billy? Maybe. I don't want to be a silly Sally, though, so I'll take silly Billy. All right. We got our coins aligned, and it is now time to get on that timer. The time starts. I got to get my implements. Hold on. Here we go. We've got, and the clock is running, and that is, which one is that? Blooper, I think. Yeah, he's the biggest one. Yeah, it's Blooper. That's 2 points for Blooper, 2 right there for Blooper, and right out of the gate, we got Blooper going for the leads, trying to pick it up, he dodged that one. He dodged it. Is he gonna hit this coin? Is he gonna hit Blooper? And he's dodging left and right. He's all over the field. He's trying to get some coins. He's trying to get some points. But and this is Nooper. Here comes Nooper. And he backed off. Gordo, get in there. 20 seconds. 20 seconds on the clock. We got 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds on this round of Coin Jest. And Blooper's back for he just barely missed it. He didn't quite pick up that point. Didn't quite pick it up. Let's wait. Oh, he's going back in the back of the coral, and that's time. Time has elapsed. So let me just tally these. Looks like Blooper's the only one that scored, and that's 2 points for him. So our new rankings are as follows. Oh, whoops. I left up the, look at that seal. Look at that seal. What is that? That's kind of some kind of toy thing they're playing with. That's good. I'm glad they have enrichment there in their pool. These are wild seals, by the way. They're just being rehabilitated. It's kind of fun. Just wanted to tell the seals we were thinking about them. Hope they're doing okay. So that's 2 points for Blooper. Oh, and here comes Mango. And there he goes. Here he comes, and there he goes. That's how Mango does. Well, folks, this is FIshcast Live, and our number is 469-573-4388. You should give us a call. Maybe we need to go, let's go have another round. Maybe we need a second round of Coin Jest. What do y'all think? That's what I think. We gotta organize these. Oh, Mango's on it. All right, we gotta hit it. Oh, and we got a caller. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, this is Catherine from Texas. I am calling to answer a trivia question, please.
Okay. Oh, you want a trivia question, huh?
I want to give some points to Mango.
Okay. Well, that sounds good to me. All right, we got Mango Army showing up today. Let's see.
Absolutely. Yeah, we show up and show out.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
When we feel like it, we do.
Let's see. Which Disney film features the song When You Wish Upon a Star?
Okay, so it's an old Disney movie.
It is an older one. Yeah, it's an older one. Not that recent. Makes no difference where you are.
You know what? I'm gonna have to guess Pinocchio.
How did you know that?
So it's the worst and most scary Disney movie ever made.
Yeah, it's not a good kids movie. It's not good.
It's very scary. Yeah.
Oh, there's also like kind of some demonic imagery where they like capture boys and turn them into like donkeys. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Overall, very, very afraid of that movie. Still, as an adult, I'm afraid of that movie.
Okay, we got to check the scoreboard because let's just see what you did. Look what you did. Mango's in second place, 122 points. You did it. Look at that. Right behind the leader.
Slowly but surely.
Certainly. Well, Catherine, thank you so much for calling. Is there anything you want to say before we got to run?
Mango Army. We're
Mango
doing
Army.
it, guys.
Yeah, that's
Look at
right.
us. Yeah.
Mango's in the chat. Hey, what did you think about Rogue's fan art? Was that really nice? Check it out. Look at
I
this.
thought it was
It's
amazing.
lovely.
Yeah. I think it's so original and it really captures the essence of who Mango is, but not only Mango,
Certainly.
also the Mango Army.
I have to say, I love the color, right? I love the
Yeah.
very anime sort of, I don't know if that's the manga style, whatever. I like the
Mhm.
Japanese art style. I love the
Yeah.
coloring. The coloration
Oh
is
yeah.
a very warm orange, which I appreciate. It's
I
just a
can
lovely,
tell that I can tell a lot of effort went into it and it just turned out great,
it really is great. Well, thank you again, Rogue. And thank you to you,
Mhm.
Catherine. So have you been holding up any convenience stores lately?
I generally don't like to allegedly do anything of the sort, and allegedly I have not done so today, allegedly.
Oh, okay. So,
Right.
yeah, let's say allegedly a few more times.
Uh, Allegedly, I don't plan on doing it tomorrow either, but we'll see. You know what? Go Mango.
All right, yeah, go Mango Army. Listen, if you happen to be the owner, thank you, Catherine, for calling in. We appreciate it. If you happen to be the owner of a 7-Eleven and some guys roll up wearing mango masks, well, you know what's about to happen. Let's say he's a devilish sort of fish, and so I think that the any social movement like inspired in his name must have a sort of anarchic type streak to it, in my opinion. I don't know. Call in. Let me know what you think of that. But we were gonna play some Coin Jest. Let's see here. Oh no, chat disconnected. What happened? I wonder why I did that. Yeah, Mango's in second place. Check the scores. Look at that. 122. Ahead of Gordo. Mango's over Gordo. That's crazy. You know what? We're going to have to do a Mango versus Gordo showdown later. I think we're going to have to do that a little bit later. We're going to have a versus game. I think that might be fun. But for now, we got to put 60 seconds on the clock. And that time starts now. And nobody's going for it. Come on, Spike. Come on, Mike. No, Mike is over there under the anemone. Come on, Spike. Go get some points. Spike. You're the man. Oh, and look at this. Pooper and Nooper are at it. Pooper and Nooper are out on the field, dodging around. They're going left and right. They're trying to get some points, and they went behind the coral. And that is, I'm going to say Pooper. That's 1 for Pooper. 2 for Pooper. 3 for Pooper. Wow. They are in it tonight, folks. Pooper's going at it. 16 seconds on the clock. And Spike has declined to collect any of the coins that are on the field there. And that's 1 for, who is that? I think that's Blooper. Oh, and there's Nooper decided to show up. That's 2 for Nooper. 2 for Nooper and 3 for Nooper. Widening his lead. Oh, and that's time. That is, as a matter of fact, I think that third Nooper point is not valid because the time expired. So I will have to decline it. We're only going to give him 2. And that's 3 for Pooper. And 2 for Blooper. And let's check those scores. Here we go. Nooper is still in the lead with 129 points. He is defending his lead from Mango. How does that sound, folks? Defending his lead from Mango. Mango's coming at him. Coming at him quick. That's what it is. 469-573-4388. Call in. Impact these scores, Is there a fish that you like and you want them to win? Well, you know what to do. But I think first we need to hear from our friends at the Good News Network. This incredible critter is the Queen Conch. And look out, fellas, she's single. She's one of many Queen Conch bachelorettes being saved by a new initiative in Florida that's relocating these endangered mollusks to deeper waters. Warming seas off the Florida Keys have made this species lethargic and survival focused, impeding their reproductive activities. Marine biologists hope that in cooler, deeper waters they will pair up and mate without issue. The small but dedicated team of mollusk matchmakers, now that's fun, mollusk matchmakers at the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, the FWC, have moved over 200 individuals of this species of nearshore conch to an offshore reef in the Upper Keys from waters around Marathon. The Gulf of Mexico is a tumultuous environment for native sea life, with oil spills, hurricanes, and some of the fastest warming water temperatures on the planet. It's because of currents, probably. It's because we're dealing with very shallow water. Too cold in the winter, okay in the spring, and in the summer it gets too hot, according to Gabriel Delgado, a research assistant and conch specialist at the FWC, who played chief matchmaker during the relocation project. The animals shut down. Instead of going into reproduction, they shunt their energy into basically survival and never really developed their reproductive organs very well. In a successful example of crowdsourcing, the FWC asked the public to help locate queen conchs near the shore that could be relocated. We asked the public to keep their eyes open. They reported them online, some people emailed, and we used community volunteers to gather up the 208 that we moved in June to an offshore aggregation. It's been more than a year since the relocation happened, and while breeding activity hasn't been recorded yet, the most recent dive to check up on the love shells, that's funny, found them all still mingling in the reintroduction zone. Well, thank you, Andy. That is good news. Courtesy of our friends at the Good News Network. Thank you very much. 469-573-4388. That's our phone number, folks. Give us a call. Let us know what you think about queen conchs. Here, let's get that. Look at it. Are those eyes? Is that what mollusks look like? I had no idea. I've only ever seen the shells. Man, it's wild. It's crazy looking. It's like otherworldly. Thank you to our friends at the Good News Network for that one. 469-573-4388 is our phone number. Give us a call. I think we have time for one more story. Let's see. Van Gogh's painting Starry Night is more scientifically accurate than even we knew. It's probably fair to say that Starry Night is the second most famous painting ever made, behind the Mona Lisa. But what its many admirers likely do not know is that its famous swelling skies are alive with real-world physics. Van Gogh's brushstrokes create an illusion of sky movement so convincing it led atmospheric scientists specializing in marine and fluid dynamics in China and France to wonder how closely it aligns with the physics of real skies. They explained that while the atmospheric motion in the painting cannot be measured, the brushstrokes can act as a stand-in. And, after measuring the relative scale and spacing of the whirling strokes, the researchers say Van Gogh accurately captures cascading energy. They discovered what they described as a hidden turbulence in the painter's depiction of the sky. The scale of the paint strokes played a crucial role. in the discovery, said study author Dr. Wang Yongshang. With a high-resolution digital picture, we were able to measure precisely the typical size of the brushstrokes and compare these to the scales expected from turbulence theories. That's very interesting. Wow. Well, that's cool, man. I hope Mr. Van Gogh appreciates that we appreciate his art. Look at that. Look, they did some measurements on the pixels, I suppose. Well, that's it, folks. Okay. Back to the live fish tank action. 469-573-4388. We are on the trail to King of the Tank. The very next episode. On Monday. Oh, and we have a caller. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, yes, this is Johan calling in from Beaumont, Texas.
Johan from Beaumont. It's nice to hear from you, sir. How are you doing today?
Oh, doing excellently. And, you know, I was intrigued by that article you shared earlier because I think I ran across it earlier today.
Oh, did you? Are you a reader of the Good News Network?
You know, I need to look at it more often, but I mean, that news came my way, so I guess I was connected to the network earlier today. So, yeah.
Well, very good, sir.
I shared it with some of my brothers.
Well, did you now? Okay. Well, and what can you tell us about it? That's very interesting.
Well, I know that there were a couple aspects that the researchers were talking about that they found interesting. One had to do with complexity theory, a particular kind of complexity called Kolmogorov, I believe is what it was.
Okay.
And do you remember what the other aspect that they pulled out that they said was like scientific before he should have known? There was another aspect of it.
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, what I found interesting is that basically, I guess when they're measuring the air, they're basically trying to say that there's a phenomenon called Batchelor scattering that they're seeing. I guess it's related to Navier-Stokes is basically what I'm saying.
Okay.
And that's fascinating to me because we've been looking into some potential applications of the Euler equations of motion, which are of course derived from the Navier-Stokes equations of hydrodynamical flow.
And so anyway, you're looking at these two, you know, what application does Armadillo Industries have for the Navier-Stokes equations?
Well, so we're looking specifically at some applications of the Euler equations, okay? Which are derived from they're like a special case of the Navier-Stokes.
Incompressible flow, I believe.
Right, and especially with regard to rotation of rigid body dynamics.
Okay. Rigid body dynamics. All right, interesting. So you have a kinematic theory that you're based on. You're working on.
Well, okay. Here's the idea, and actually, a number of people in different countries have written papers on this in the last couple of years. But the basic idea is that you can take advantage of the so-called Janibekov effect if you were to have a spacecraft that were, let's say, it was rotating simply, okay, around one axis.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a spacecraft that can morph its shape so that it can actually change its moments of inertia or its tensor of inertia, if you will.
Okay, yeah, tensor. Good use of that word, by the way.
Yeah, because you can describe it in terms of a tensor. But the point is that you can cause the spacecraft to reorient itself. Basically, you force it to start tumbling on all three axes, but in a controlled manner, in a carefully controlled manner. So you force it to reorient its long axis.
Pretty unpleasant for any occupants.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you're going to have to stow your gear before we go into maneuvers like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. maybe stow yourself too and get the vomit bags ready because 3-dimensional rotation does not sound like something that humans would like.
Rotating on all three axes, but all astronauts are trained with. They're all trained in that machine for that exact thing.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I hope so, but that doesn't mean they got it. They want to do it, right?
Yeah. No, I guess that's true.
So, Johan, how are you doing tonight, sir? Do you want to answer a trivia question?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Let's hit you with a good one. Let's see. Okay. in computer science, what is the smallest unit of memory?
Well, I guess that would be a bit.
Very good, sir. Very good. You did it.
Okay,
I was expecting
good.
you to say byte. I really was. And I was going to be like,
Oh, well,
haha, no, you're wrong. But no, you got it. You're right.
but perhaps a more natural unit to use would be nats, which is the amount of information you can store in the base E system instead of base 2.
Well, just so you know, Johan, we here at FishCast Live do not subscribe to the informatics theory of the quantum we do not subscribe to the quantum informatics theory here at FishCast Live. Okay, just so you know.
Hey, this is just about information in general, but okay, fair enough. If you want to use base 2, I'm a friend to base 2, as you well know. Okay.
I do know that. I believe it. All right, where we go? That's 5 points. The fish of your choice. Where we going? What are we doing?
Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. Well, you know what? I guess the best move here is for me to knock Nooper back.
Okay.
And then, or wait, what should I do here? If I add, shoot, man, because he's only going to be tied for second and third. He's going to be tied with Mango and
then there'll
Cooper.
be 3 fish tied for second. That doesn't sound so bad to me.
I know, but there's still a gap of 7 points to cover.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you could split the difference. You wanted like -3 from Nooper and +2 to Spike.
Oh man, that's kind of interesting. No, I'm just going to add it all to Spike. We're going to add it all to Spike, so he's up there in second place.
Okay.
And then we're going to figure some other. I'm going to have some of my friends call in.
That's a good plan. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
that is a valid strategy. Just so you know, that's in the rules and regs for FishCast Live. I want you to know that.
Oh, good, because it's already been happening. I don't know.
Do tell your friends. You're allowed to tell your friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good one, Johan. Thank you for calling, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling. He's such a faithful caller. He's having his friends call in. That's pretty funny. You know, I'm starting to suspect that most of the pro spike call-ins may or may not have been in some way associated with Johan from Beaumont. So that's pretty interesting. I hope that's true, because that would be very fun. Well, folks, this is FishCast Live, and I'm your host, Dave. And our number is 469-573-4388. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I promised something. You know I don't like breaking my promises. I believe that I promised a versus game, Mango versus Gordo. And you know what game that is? Rock, Paper, Skeezor. Let's go. Let's go. Get it lit. Come on. You know the game. It's the one with the rock, the paper, and the Skeezor. Alright. So, let's begin with Gordo. Because he is in the rear, he gets to go first. And whatever selection Gordo makes from right now, we shall see. We shall see what he does. Come on, Gordo. You got 3 options. You got the rock, the paper, and the Skeezor. And we're waiting on Gordo. Feels like I'm always waiting on fish, folks. What's up with that? Come on, Gordo. Pop out of the back of there. Alright, we're gonna scoot this stuff over. This way we'll be sure to get him. Oh, come on, Gordo. Yeah, alright, Skeezor. So Gordo picks Skeezor. And where is Mango? Will Mango the fish please report to the front of the fish tank? We're trying to play a game here. I'm trying to play a game. Folks, it's just, you know, I'm starting to think, while he is also the most elusive, I'm starting to think that Mango... Oh, and he's back, and he's in it. And the rock beats Skeezor. That's 7 for Mango. Oh my god. Folks, you will not believe what just happened. Let's check. We got to go to the scoreboard. Go to the scoreboard. Come on. Folks, Mango just tied the lead with 129 points. Can you believe that? That's right. Let's get Mango Arby. Mango's in the chat. This is crazy. Unbelievable. All right. And you know what else? We're not done. It's not over yet. All right. This is Rock, Paper, Skizor. Let me shuffle these just a little bit. Okay. Just to keep it random. And it is still Gordo versus Mango. And let's see what Gordo picks. Come on, Gordo. Where are we going? And is it paper? Yeah, it's all right. Paper confirmed. Confirmed paper from Gordo. And where is Mango? Mango, where you at, buddy? We're waiting on you. Come on, Mango. You know, it's funny, occasionally, like, it's just on auto shuffle or whatever, but sometimes it just picks the perfect track to describe my mood and how I'm feeling right now. Waiting on Mango. We might have to call this track Waiting on Mango from now on. But we can't say he didn't show up tonight, because tying the lead, that's not nothing. Special thanks to our friend Catherine for that. The 5 points from her, and also the 7 from just diving in and wrecking Gordo's Skizor. You know, it's not usually nice, but I guess that's what Pokemon go for, right? Oh, here comes Mango, and that's paper. So that's paper for both, and that's a wash. So we're gonna have to wait for Gordo to repick. Gordo, ooh, okay. He hit paper first, so that's paper for Gordo. And you know what? Let's do. Let's shuffle them up just in case there's some kind of like middle C bias here. We will do like this. We'll do them diagonal. And it's still a paper. We're calling paper for Gordo. Paper for Gordo. And oh, there's Mango hanging out. Come on, Mango. Mango's really active tonight. What's he doing? Not again. They both picked paper again. Okay, that's a wash. Shake him up. Gotta shake him up. Here we go. And what is Gordo gonna pick next? 469-573-4388. That's our telephone number. Call in. Let us know what you think. You know, are you pro Mango? And that's Stone from Gordo. Rock for Gordo. Rock for Gordo, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Rogue from Georgetown, Texas.
Rogue from Georgetown. How you doing? Hey, we really love that fan art. Thank you for sending that in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me see if I have that. Right. Bing. There we go. Yeah, what do you think? Hey, how's that feel? Come on, and be honest. How's it feel to have your handiwork, you know, on a show with 6 concurrent viewers? It's gotta feel
honored.
pretty good. Listen,
Does.
Oh, and that's paper.
Sure.
Okay, so that's paper. Paper covers
paper
rock.
For Mango.
Paper covers rock for Mango. Oh my God, is Mango running away with this right now? Look at this. He just opened up a 7-point lead on Nooper. This is crazy. You know, it seems like Mango was saving his juice. He was waiting to the very end. This is the second to last episode, as I'm sure you're aware, Rogue. Did we lose Rogue?
Yes. No, I'm here.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, this is exciting. Mango, I am so proud of you.
And he is absent as
yeah.
usual, but that's okay.
Oh, well, maybe he's just shy from all the compliments.
Maybe so. He doesn't know how to handle the adulation. I gotta say, I'm a big fan. So listen, have you been drawing and painting and whatnot for long?
Yeah, I'm an illustrator as a hobby,
No way.
and yeah, I do commissions and other art stuff as well, and then I also do a little bit of social media stuff. I've been trying to also sell at markets and stuff too, so
Good for you.
kind of trying to. But I like to be creative and expressive and supportive.
Skis for mango. Yeah, thank you so much for
Oh,
participating and helping out. And I gotta say, go ahead and throw this show on your resume. Why don't you? You get a show credit. Call yourself executive producer. I'll allow it. Come on.
thank you.
We get tens
I'm
of views
honored.
on every episode. We get over 10 views every episode.
Hey, that's an accomplishment. You should feel really proud.
Listen,
You should. You
it's
should
for
feel
fun.
proud.
It's for fun. But listen, speaking of fun, do you want to answer a trivia question in exchange for 5 points to the fish of your choice?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, shoot me a question.
Okay. Here we go. Let's think. Okay. Ooh. This might be a little hard. What does BMW, as in the automaker, what does BMW stand for? We will accept English or German. And this is for 5 points to your friend Mango. Think as long as you want. No pressure.
Wasn't it like British Motorworks or something like that?
Oh man, you're so very close. It's not British. You got Motorworks. I'm gonna give you
Oh, so
another
it's
shot.
German.
Yes,
The
it is.
BMW German. I know it's Motorworks.
You got
I
it.
should know this one.
It's okay.
Um,
It's one of the states of Germany, and it starts with a B.
Oh, I have been told this before. Berlin.
That's
No.
such a good guess. It's actually Bavarian Motorworks, but we're gonna give you
Bavarian.
half credit because you
Half
got 2 out of
credit.
3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So 3
Okay.
points. 3 points too. I assume Mango. Is that correct?
Let's see. He's at 136. We can put him at 139,
Yeah.
or however many points it was.
Yeah.
you
It's
said.
3. It's 3 points. I don't do half points, so you get rounded up.
Okay. Top that.
That's right. Hey, come on. 139. Mango's in the lead, and you helped him out. Thank you so much for calling, Rogue. Anything you want to say before we got to run? And be sure to
Go
call
Team
yourself. Wait, oh, go Team Mango, definitely. Mango Army. Hey, listen, be sure to call yourself, featured art. Oh, this is great. Put it in your portfolio. Featured artist of FIshcast Live.
I will definitely add that to my portfolio and resume.
Please do. That would make me so happy. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it. Mango, wow, I just called Rogue Mango. Rogue, Mango appreciates all your effort and hard work. Thank you so much. And Gordo is falling in the rankings, folks. He was on track to be the king, crowned the king of the tank. Wait till Steve from Rowlett hears about this. Oh man, he's not going to be happy. You might have to give Gordo another one of those famous pep talks. But this is FIshcast Live, and I'm your host, Dave, and you can call in at 469-573-4388. Let's see what our friends have for us. Actually, this is just this is a little bit of a callback, but I just loved this video so much. Of the bear look at him go. He's trying to sit in the hammock, and it's just he just has zero success. And I feel so bad for him. Poor guy. He's just struggling. Freaking struggling, dude. Oh, look, he's like good. He got it there. Got it. Got it right there. You're good. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, he's destabilized. Oh no. Oh man, unbearable. Ha, that's funny. Well, Mr. Bear, we just wanted to say that, we were thinking about you, and we hope you're doing well. So, let's see. What else do we got? We got a giant millipede that was lost to science for a century, recently rediscovered in Madagascar. It may be the very definition of a creepy crawly, but this species of giant millipede was a major discovery for a recent scientific expedition to Madagascar. Not seen in 126 years, it was part of a bevy of species identified by scientists among the trees and waterfalls in a remote section of the largest forest on the island, called Makira. The expedition was part of Rewild's Search for Lost Species program, the progress of which GNN has reported substantially on over the last 4 years. It included teams of scientists and conservationists from 4 different organizations, as well as local guides. Different specialized team members were searching for mammals, fish, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and invertebrates that have not had a documented sighting in at least a decade or more, but are not assessed as extinct by the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. In the past, the search for lost species has primarily looked for 1 or 2 species on each expedition, but now there are 4,300 species that we know of around the world that have not been documented in a decade or more. According to Christina Biggs, Lost Species Officer for Rewild, whose eDNA work during the expedition detected 37 additional vertebrate species that the taxonomic experts didn't cite. Madagascar is a biodiversity hotspot, and Makira is an underexplored area within the country. Rogue says that giant millipede is James and the giant peach levels of creepy. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's get that off the screen, I guess. Get it out of here. Well, folks, 469-573-4388, that's our number. Give us a call. I guess it's time to play another. Did we ever finish Rock, Paper, Skis War? I think we did. I think it's time for another round of a coin jest. Let's give, we gave Gordo a chance. We really did. Oh, get that Skis War out of here. It's embarrassing. No one tell Nintendo. Don't tell Nintendo about the Skizor, please. That would be very embarrassing for me. Okay. Let me get my writing utensil. The only true and correct way to keep score is on a pen and paper, I think. All right, folks, and 60 seconds on the clock. And those 60 seconds start now. 58. Here we go. Come on. All right, that's Pooper. Pooper, tail flicked. We're going to give it to him. That's 1 for Pooper. And that's 1 for Blooper. 2 for Blooper. Oh, we dodged that 3rd one. All right, that's 2 for Blooper. 2. And this is Nooper. That's Nooper there, and he gets 1. And the triplets are all about it tonight. That's 2 for Nooper. And he dodges that 3rd. That's another for Nooper. And it's 1 for Gordo. Gordo's going going on the scoreboard tonight. 20 seconds on the clock. 2 for Gordo. Did I see 3? Did I see 3 for Gordo? 15 seconds on the clock. And then Spike is making an appearance. Oh, and that's a point for Spike right there. Look at that. Spike's in it. Spike's in the game. And that was 1 for Nooper, 4 seconds. 1 for Gordo. Another 1 for Gordo. Oh, Gordo scored 5 times that round. Mike was on the scoreboard. This is really excellent. All right, let's kill that timer. And give me 1 second to tally these scores. It's 2 for Spike. And 5 for Gordo. Goodness. Gordo's not giving up without a fight, folks. Let's check that scoreboard. Mango's in the lead with 139, followed pretty closely by Nooper at 133, followed by Gordo, who's climbing the ranks yet again with 126 points. It's very exciting, folks. Very exciting stuff here. You got to catch it live. We're assigning points to fish like there's no tomorrow. We're on the road to crowning the king of the tank, and that is coming up on Monday, when we may or may not play this theme right here, to crown the king of the tank. 469-573-4388 is our phone number, and you should give us a call. Hey, look at that. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Steve from Rowlett. What is going on with my man, Gordo?
Oh, hello, Steve. It's good to hear from you. I can hear us a little bit in the background. Can you maybe turn that down?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're so popular.
Oh, yeah,
You
I
have
guess
to
so.
run it on 3 computers and my phone.
Oh, no, really? Wow. Well,
Yeah.
then that means that you're making up like half of our viewership right now. So we do appreciate that. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate that. Listen, you know, Mango has I don't know if you caught this part, but we had a versus game, Mango versus Gordo. Okay, rock paper scissors. That's 7 points per round, and Mango took 2 rounds off of Gordo, and I think the third was a draw because it was a wash. But you know, by the way, Gordo, we just had a round of Coin Jest, as you may have seen, and Gordo climbed back from 5th place to 3rd. So, you know, but I'm so glad you called in, Steve. It sounds like Gordo needs another one of those patented special pep talks. Yeah, see what you got for him.
All right, Gordo. This is it. Do you want to be king of the tank? You have it. You have it in you to be king of the tank. But you got to do your part. I can only do so much. I can't do it all.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go. Let's get it done. We can do it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's great. I've got chills. Goosebumps, folks. Goosebumps. That's really wonderful. Steve, thank you so much for calling in. Would you like perhaps to answer a trivia question in exchange for 5 points to the fish of your choice?
I would.
Okay. Here we go. I disagree with the answer to that question, so I gotta find a new one. Oh, here we go. So, which of the 13 colonies was the first one to become a state?
Oh, man.
It's okay. Take a second. You know that. The first state.
So that means the first one to, what did they do, ratify or whatever they did, the Constitution,
yes,
right?
And just so you know, I think this is their state motto. I think it's the first state. So it's kind of a smaller one, right? It's one of the smaller ones.
I'm thinking.
Okay, so you know what were your original colonies? You had New York, right? New York, Virginia, Massachusetts. Well, I've only got 3. What are the other ones? Oh, North Carolina, South Carolina. It's 5. I think Georgia was 1, 6.
I'm cheating. I'm looking at AI.
What? You're not allowed to.
I am.
You're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
You're not
All
allowed
right.
to
Well, you
cheat
have
like
to
that.
You'll have to ask me another one.
Okay, all right. We'll give you another one. Okay, you'll know that. And to whoever's calling in, I'm sorry. We'll got to put you on hold. But let's see. Okay, here we go. You'll know this one. Ludwig von Beethoven was born in what city?
Oh, man. I'm going to get it wrong. Munich?
Okay, one more shot. One more shot.
Okay.
It's one of the major cities.
Berlin.
There you go. Got it.
No, David said it was
Berlin.
Berlin.
Wait, what does the background say? Do they disagree?
Bonn, B-A-H-N, yeah.
All right, well,
The
let's
first
check
state was Delaware, and I would not have gotten it.
What? Yeah, you would have. Come on. All right, I gotta double check. No, what? Why'd you hang up? Okay. Well, sorry, Steve. Sorry, we lost you. Hey, FIshcast, what's going on here? Why are my calls disconnecting? What's the story with this? Hello, Steve.
Yeah,
We got
I
disconnected.
got disconnected.
Sorry about
I
that.
touched my hearing aid.
Oh, not
and
again.
disconnected.
Oh, you didn't. You didn't. Oh no. I wish you wouldn't do that. I really wish you wouldn't do that. Oh no, I'm okay. Let's see. Bonn is a federal city in the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia, located on the banks of the Rhine. Its population are... Well, I'll be damned. Hey,
Okay.
what the hell, manofmini.com entertainment best trivia questions? They lied to me.
Yeah.
But we're gonna give you 3
Yeah.
points. We're gonna give you 3 points, Steve, for being such a good sport.
For having Germany.
Well, you know, it says Berlin right here, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, hey, look, this will be easy. Okay, drinking water is supposed to have a pH of around what?
Oh man, Dave, I know that answer, but it's supposed to be around 8.
Oh.
If your thing says 7, that is incorrect.
Oh.
7
Wait, really?
pH
Why?
is very corrosive. It should be 7.7 to 8.1.
Really? That's a little high.
Yeah.
Why is
No,
it basic?
no. That's slightly alkaline.
Yeah, why is that?
It
Oh,
it
I know
forms
why.
a-
It's less reactive.
Well, actually, what happens, it depends on the alkalinity and the calcium in the water, but it has a slight, there's two indices. One of them is called the Langmuir index, and you want
Okay.
it to be slightly positive, and to do that, you have to have a slightly positive pH, slightly alkaline pH.
Okay.
Or the other one is called the calcium carbonate precipitation potential. And you want it to be slightly positive. So on the copper pipes, you want to make a slight, very thin layer of calcium carbonate.
Oh, interesting.
Make
A
very
depositional
stable.
layer. Wow.
Yeah, so it's a
'Cause
little bit
it's
more
much less
stable.
reactive because the water will oxidize copper over time if it doesn't have the depositional layer of calcium carbonate.
Yeah, it'll actually leach it out.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Well,
Yeah.
that's cool. Okay, I didn't. All right. Well, you learned me something. So we're gonna give you 5 points. Where are they going?
Mango.
Are you sure about that?
Mango. Well, like who else would? Oh, no, I meant Gordo. You're right. I'm incorrect. I was incorrect.
I hear someone yelling no from the other room. Someone yelled no.
It's Gordo,
Okay.
fat boy.
Okay. All right. Going to Gordo. Look at that. Hey, he's still in third place, but it's a much tighter third. Okay, Steve, thank you so much. That was very helpful. We appreciate your
All right.
time and thanks for showing us. Thanks for teaching us something.
You bet.
We appreciate
Anytime.
it.
Have a
Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate it. Hey, listen, to those who are trying to call in but we got disconnected, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna try and call you back. Can I try and call you back? I don't know who this is. Hello? Well, don't send me to voicemail. Come on. Dead air, folks.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay. All right. What about you? All right, folks. Well, I'm so sorry if you tried to call in and we weren't able to take your call. I'm very sorry. I did try to call you back, but the line's open now. So 469-573-4388. Give us a call. I'm actually pretty upset about this random website telling me incorrect trivia. I'm actually like pretty annoyed about it. So. Hey, did you guys know that Leonardo da Vinci invented scissors? There's no way that's true. Shears have existed for thousands of years. Oh, I actually do know this one. On which ship did Charles Darwin make his famous expedition? And that is correct, actually, which led to his evolutionary theory. Now, he went to the Galapagos Islands, but what was the name of the ship? And I actually know this. But do you? Call in, let us know. 469-573-4388. What is the name? Oh, and here we go. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm Jason from Toronto.
Jason from Toronto. It's so nice to hear from you, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Well, thank you for calling FIshcast Live. Is this your first time calling FIshcast Live?
Yes.
Are you one of the ones that called in but we got disconnected?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Jason, it's really nice to hear from you. Do you know the answer to the trivia question that I just asked?
What is it?
It is, and this doesn't have to be your question if you don't want, because I asked this one. I asked this one before you called. But what is the name of the ship on which Charles Darwin sailed to the Galapagos Islands?
Magellan.
Is a good name. Yeah. Good guess. Good guess. That's not correct though. Okay. But I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'll give you another one. Jason, because you're such a good sport.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in.
Okay.
Let's see. Man, all of these are like super whack.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing too hard.
Okay, you'll know this one probably. This is pretty middle of the road.
Okay.
This quote was said by what person? Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Muhammad Ali.
Boom, got him. 100%.
Got him.
Jason knew that one. Hell yeah, brother. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 5 points to the fish of your choice. And
Okay.
what is the fish of your choice, my friend?
I'm gonna go with Spike.
Are you gonna go with Spike? Do you happen to know Johan from Beaumont?
I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I've heard his interview.
Okay, all right. It's just interesting, because he said he was gonna have his buddies call in, but which by the way is totally allowed. Tell your friends,
Okay.
Well, Jason, thank you so much for calling, buddy. Anything you want to say before we got to run?
Not really. Hopefully that Spike wins the race.
Yeah, man. Hey, we got some pro Spike love. Thank you. Thank you for your time, Jason. We appreciate you giving us a call, man. And, thanks for calling us back if we got disconnected. So, well, folks. Oh, and we got another caller. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, this is Johan again. I made a little mistake earlier. I just wanted to call back in and correct that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, please correct the record, my friend.
Earlier, I said that the Euler's equations were derived from the Navier-Stokes equations.
It's the other way.
What I should have said was, well, no, it's true. Euler's equations of fluid dynamics are a special case of the Navier-Stokes equations. But Euler's equations of rigid motion, which I then proceeded to talk about, are not related to that.
Oh, so. Okay. I was a little confused when you started talking about rigid body motion, but
I got them confused. They're both called Euler's equations, so I just got a little confused.
Well, so anyway. When I read it in a book, I thought I thought they were called Euler's equations, and I said that to people in college, and I was made fun of.
Yeah, well, I called them the Navier-Stokes equations.
I think that's actually right.
Right there with you.
I call them
you're supposed to say Navier.
No. In Texas, it's Navier-Stokes.
Okay.
It's the Navier-Stokes equations.
But see, I'm from Beaumont, so there's a lot of people that speak Creole around here, so I don't think they would call it that exactly.
Oh, my Shazamio, it's the Navier-Stokes. I don't know. I can't. That was the worst fucking.
No, that was very admirable. Admirable attempt at speaking in Creole accent.
You know what? I'll see myself out. Actually, that was a terrible accent. I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't offend all of the Creole and Louisiana audience. I didn't mean it. I take it back. I was joking.
Man, there's been a lot of action though.
Yeah, a lot of action tonight.
On the scoreboard, I was surprised to see. It looks like there's some other people supporting Spike out there. So
Unrelated to you. I asked him if he knew you, and he said no. So
Oh, I don't get up to Toronto very often.
Seemingly not. Yeah, from Beaumont, Texas to Toronto, that's quite a jog, my friend. So.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Johan.
But I'm gonna need to get Spike some more points though, because if I can make the line on my bet, then I can get some implanted teeth for my boy Gilbert, who was trying to bust a bucking bronc the other day, and he got bucked off and knocked his front teeth out, and now he won't smile anymore.
Oh no, he lost his front teeth. We gotta get him some new teeth, man.
Yeah, so I gotta get my boy Spike. I gotta raise him up in the leaderboard.
Okay. Okay.
So, can I ask another question? Can I do a twofer?
Yes, sir, you can. That is allowed. All right, it goes like this. You ready?
Yeah.
According to legend or folklore, Ben Franklin flew a kite into a storm with a particular object tied to the string. What was that object?
Everybody knows that he flew a kite into a thunderstorm with a key on it.
Very good, sir. Yes, excellent.
Now that would actually be kind of crazy to do.
He was trying to catch lightning in a bottle, literally.
Yeah, well, they had them. They call them Leyden jars.
Yeah, there was like a special kind of jar that could hold a charge or something.
I mean, it's basically just a capacitor, but in a jar format.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, listen, great job. That's 5 points to Spike, is it?
To Spike, please. Yes.
Let's see it. Look at that. Spike's in second place behind Mango. Man, there's a lot of score movement. I love this. Go Spike.
And this is a good position. Good position for the final.
Not a bad place to be, honestly. Yeah, going into the season finale. Well, Johan, thank you so much for calling in again. And we got to run. Absolutely. Anything you want to say before we got to run?
May all your goodbyes be pleasant goodbyes, and may all your hellos be awesome.
Wow. Okay, that's nice. Thank you for that. But folks, I'm so sorry to let you know, but it's time to say goodbye to your friends here in the fish tank. And we just wanted to let you know we were thinking about you. We care about you. we're proud of what you're doing out there, you know. It makes us happy to hear about it. So make sure to call in and let us know. Let us know how you're doing. I promise we're here to celebrate your victories. And we love you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Dave, and this is FIshcast Live.